Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. We are at the Bemusement Park, the newest map. It came with a new update. It's basically an alternate version of the abandoned park. You know this. And this is the updated Impostor Zombie preset guide. The last one I put out there, my PS4 told me it didn't even fucking upload. Didn't even upload. And it did. And it's been up this whole time. I had no idea it's been there. I made another video. It was an hour long. With a whole bunch of new information. I was gonna upload that one, but then I was like, I don't want everybody to hear a half an hour extra after watching a half an hour of info they already know. So, here's an updated video guide with hopefully condensed info on the updated Impostor Zombies. Because in that video, they were just normal ones. These ones are much better. I love these guys. My favorite zombies are the Dealer and the Jester. I think I like these a little bit more. So here we are. Oh my god, fuck! Everything's just fine. Shit. Shit. Everything's fine. Double tap. Yeah, big boy, going to town!
Reconsider. You don't have to activate that.
And that was part of my preset. Super aggressive imposter zombies with an updated 3-hit combo on top of the bites that they may or may not do. I'm going to show you this preset because this wasn't in my last video. 2 new maps, the Uptown and Bemusement Park. Okay, downtown, I already showed you. Research facility, casino, and abandoned park. Still didn't do prison, despite what I said in the last video. Uptown. So I got it on preset 2. So here we are in Area 1. I haven't had a whole bunch of experience on this map yet, but I feel that this hallway is really good. Now, of course, you don't have to use these. You don't have to use this hallway. You could use this room, like I am. The survivors will come through here, go through this maze of hallways. Maybe they'll come down here. Maybe they'll go in here. Now, if they do go in here, the door opens, I believe, this way. Now, if they come in here, these 2 zombies are partially obscured by the door. Now, if the zombies know the survivor is coming, they'll all bunch up on the door and rush the first survivor. Just like you saw them do me. I just opened the door and I got bummed rushed by 3 zombies. It was nice. So hopefully they'll do the same thing here. Hyper-aggressive 3-hit combos. Now, if the survivor walks into this hallway without getting attacked, they'll see this guy. They'll probably hear these, but they'll see this one first. Or maybe they'll hear these, turn around to look at them, and then get a back bite. Or 3 back swipes. You never know. And that's why I put them in here, because the keys are in this room. Now, I know what you're thinking. All 3 keys are over here? Yeah, all 3 keys are over here. They see 2 keys. If they see 2 keys in this room, the chances of them thinking the 3rd key is in this room might be high, but I don't think so. They'll assume that this guy's a fucking idiot for putting all 3 keys in this one room and not even locking this door. They might leave the room and try to go over here. Now, if they don't, maybe I'll catch one person, just one person off guard, all alone, getting bum rushed by imposter zombies. And then you, or me, can put zombies behind them and pincer attack them in this one doorway. And if they try to move forward into this place, there's no keys over here. They're going into a dead zone. There's nothing there. looking for a key, looking for safety, while their team is all the way over here. What's that have to do with imposter zombies? Nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't mention this in my old video, but I'm mentioning it now. Because of the update. Because of the update, the imposter zombie got buffs. They're still hyper aggressive, but now they do the 3-hit combos. So imposter zombies are more powerful now than they were in the previous update. In this update, they're berserker zombies. They rush towards the survivors with 3-hit combos. If you can get an army of these, sure, they're disposable, but they attack so frequently, they move so quickly, and they don't even know if you're controlling any of them. You can buff them up, and deadly fast zombies will give you time to back them up. When the survivor walks through this door, they'll be approached by these, and, you know, hyper-aggressive zombies, and you'll be pincering attack them from behind. In Area 1 for Uptown, you can only have 3 zombies. 3 imposter zombies. In Area 2, it gets a little bit more. You have 15 points, so you can get down to 5. Now in Area 2, they start here, go through this hallway, nothing, only one security device, through the door, down the stairs to the first floor. So the idea is that there's 3 here, 2 there. Now, the other 2 security devices are on this floor. It doesn't matter where Yorick is. The idea is that you have, 5 hyper-aggressive, fast imposter zombies, berserker soldiers, rushing at the survivor, coming down the stairs. Now, if they're buffed, and you do it right, you can keep the survivors on the second floor. If you can back up the zombies on the first floor, just back them up here, just keep piling on zombies over here, the idea is that they'll be distracted with these ones and they won't be able to move forward. These guys are fast. They will give you the time you need to back them up. And if they have energy leech, they'll giving you more bioenergy, and you can keep the pressure. Stop them from moving forward. Even if Yorick spawns up here, they'll get 1 security device. They're wasting their time. They're wasting their time on the second floor, giving you a whole bunch of time to prepare for the onslaught on the first floor. You can put down more imposter zombies. You can put down lickers. You can put down tough zombies. You can get in one and control them. Push them back up the stairs and back up here if you can. And if you can't, well, there's a whole other room right here. Maybe you have creatures down here already to back them up. Then when they get into the stairs, you jump into this room and then back them up with more zombies from the back. Hopefully you don't reach your limit of possible creatures. Watch the count. And then you can, keep them on the stairs. But eventually they'll move forward since you're not backing up the forward position. Tactics. If you're manually controlling a zombie and you're hitting them from the back, the chances of them moving forward are slightly higher because you're not reinforcing the front, you're reinforcing the back, and you're pushing them forward instead of pushing them back. But that's why you have an army of imposter zombies. That first rush, that first bam, that first assault. There are other places you can put the imposter zombies. You can put them right here. That'd be okay. They have a hallway right here, and you're on a camera behind them. So if you have imposter zombies further forward to the safety area, this room is fine, because they have to go through this room to get through the rest of the area. So you can have them in here, all 5 of them if you want. And then when they go to the door, you can just start, flanking the survivors right here. The survivors are here, they try to go in, they get attacked by the imposter zombies. This door is locked, so they can't move forward without going through them. And then you already have creatures following them through the door from the back. And then this becomes a dead zone. That's another alternative. You can do the same thing in this room. Yeah, I wouldn't do this room. I would not do this room. This one. Because if you do this one, they have a safety net of going back to the starting area. They might not go to the starting area, but if they don't, they'll either stay and fight, or they might just move on to the next room. And depending where Yorick is, that could be a bad thing. But if you have the imposter zombies in this room, the survivors are in this one. You can still, from this camera, or this one, lock the door behind them, and you can still do a pincer attack. Now, your strategy and how you use the imposter zombies is up to you, but the whole point of having a build centered around imposter zombies is that you have a whole bunch of zombies that are already on the map that are fast and deadly. And how you use them is up to you, but you can best use them as a forward assault to distract the survivors and, you know, back them up. These are your foot soldiers. What else do you have? Back them up. Build. That's the idea. I like this area here, but there's 2 doors going into it, so it's a gamble. I had Yorick spawn here once in practice mode. I think this is a cool zone for Yorick because, you know, if they go one way, you can control them and go the other way. But besides that, this is a nice little zone to fight in, just in general, because it's a video game. This is just a really cool spot to, have a fight, to have an epic battle of anything. It's just a cool location to do it. Strategy-wise, it's up to you. There's 2 doors. Do what you will with that. Moving on to Area 3, it's fucking bad. This is the worst Area 3. In my opinion, for presets. For presets, this is the worst Area 3. It's super small, and the survivors have all the advantage when it comes to presets. Now, maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Maybe not. But, from my opinion, if you have creatures here, on the stairs, the survivors will see them, and they'll shoot them. Done. You're finished. If the creatures live, they'll move forward, pushing the survivors back into the safety zone. Now, that's good in some cases. In some cases, it's good to keep them in the starting zone. Keep them from moving forward. Waste their resources. And so they can't even get to the biocore. That is a possibility. But, you need that bioenergy, and if you have your creatures just sitting right here, then they're just shooting your creatures from the safety zone, so you can't take any time off of them. You can't benefit from keeping them in the zone. They're just gaining time. There's no possibility of them losing time. So if you have creatures up here in the preset, they're going to shoot them, and they're gaining time. Sure, they're using resources to get that time, but you have no opportunity to take time. If you have creatures up here in your preset, the survivors are down here. They're going to see them. They're going to shoot them. And now I say that, I haven't been to this map very often. Maybe they can't. Maybe by the time you watch this video, you've been on this map in Area 3 a dozen times. And you know that maybe there's something blocking the rafters right here. If there is something blocking the view, blocking the bullets, blocking anything from the survivors down here, then this would be a good spot to put things in your preset. If that's the case. If that is the case, you can put the imposter zombies here, because the survivors will come up the stairs. It's a windy stair. They'll be right here. They'll be attacked by the imposter zombies here, and then you can do a pincer attack right here from this camera, and attack them from behind. But that's only if this walkway is obstructed from view from down here. Other than that, the preset's really bad for presets because, if you have creatures here, survivors will shoot them from here. If you have creatures from over here, survivors can shoot them from over here. If you have creatures down here, shoot them from up here, or shoot them from up here. There's no good place for preset creatures because survivors have the high ground. There's no surprise unless they're not looking for it. And now I'm going to go to Bemusement Park, which I think might be my favorite map. Now, I have yet to actually have a match where I go on it, but just the layout of Area 1 and 3, it is truly beautiful. So here we go. This is the map I showed you in the beginning of the video. Impostor Zombies, right here. The idea is like what I said before in Uptown Area 3. The survivors start here. You saw me walk out here. This is the door. These three were already at the fucking door. They were at the door. They heard me. They knew I was there. So when I went through the door, I immediately got surprise attacked. I really did not expect that. Because I didn't even lock the door. The door's not even locked. The idea is that you have, you know, your imposter zombies, your berserkers, your hyper-fast berserkers rushing the survivors at the first door. And if you can keep the pressure, you can keep them in the safe zone. Because there's a door here, because there's a hallway where your creatures can actually chase them in, that is the possibility of the survivors attempting to push forward or being forced to move back. Either way, in both of those scenarios, you're taking time off of them. You're taking time away from them. You're hurting them so much that they have to move back. And the idea, you know, if you can keep them back long enough, in Area 1, then, you know, it's giving you plenty of opportunities to keep the flow going. They're going to give you time to put down more creatures. And even if they do push forward and they kill your creatures, they have a huge fucking map to look for keys. They have so many hallways, so many doors. It's a maze. It's amazing. They have so many different places to go, and they all lead to dead ends. And they all have to backtrack to go someplace else. And so if you can hold them off here for a long time, and they still move forward, you still have plenty of opportunities to kill them and finish them off. Because they have so many different places to go, you can set up at each key area. If they don't know where the keys are, they might split up. If they split up, they die. If they group up together, then you can, you know, plant creatures in one key room at a time. You don't know where they're going to go, so you have to guess. But it doesn't matter, because you'll still have the resources, hopefully, to attack again and hopefully seal the deal. That's what these guys are for. Like I mentioned before, these guys are your frontline soldiers. They go in first, they do a lot of damage, and you back them up. That's what the army of imposter zombies is for. You know, scary, frightening, you know, hyper-aggressive attacks, relentless attacks. And if you can get in as Daniel, you can follow it up. Join your brothers in arms. Strike them down. In fucking Area 1 of all places. Area 2, this is my favorite right here. This room. I'm going to try and go a little bit quicker because I don't want this video being too long. Anyway, the survivors start here. They go down this way. There's a lockdown trap. If you can turn off the light, they'll probably run into it. But in this little area right here, in the corner of the left-hand side, there's a little hole here, so they might see these two imposter zombies. But this is my favorite room, because they can walk through here, and if they've been to the map long enough, they'll know there's a door here. They'll go for the door. And, you know, the zombies are behind them. They're really fast, and they all have 3-hit combos now. They'll be attacked from behind. If they don't see them there, they'll be attacked from behind. And if they don't, they'll go through the door, and you got 2 more waiting for them. And then you can just, you know, back them up. Lock this door behind them when they enter. When they enter this hallway, lock the door behind them, and, you know, just fucking annihilate them. Just put a whole bunch of zombies behind them, and they're trapped in this small room with really fast zombies. And the rest of Area 2, I'm honestly not sure where to put them. I haven't been to this map as Survivor, and I haven't gone there as Mastermind. I've only been here in practice mode, so my experience is little, but I know that this is the best room for this plan. There are other rooms you could do, maybe, but you'll have to figure that out for yourself once you go through the map several times. Feel the strength and weaknesses of each area. If the survivors can push forward into a dead end, you're doing good, because you can get them from the back. But if they're trying to push forward and they have a lot of breathing room to go backwards, then your imposter zombies will fail because they have no motivation to move forward, because they can fall back. They're safe. With this room, they'll get in too deep. Their objective is at the very end of a large opening area in a smaller room. Their objective is at a dead end. They're in too deep. They have nowhere to fall back because you're already popping up creatures behind them. They have no safe zone. They're in your world now. And on to Area 3, which I feel is the best Area 3 in the entire game. Out of every map, I feel this is the best Area 3 because of these 3 bridges and this incredibly designed exit zone. Now, the one thing about this map is that there's 4 biocores, and you only get 3 of them. You never know which 3, but it doesn't even matter which 3 you get, because no matter what, at least 1 biocore will be past a bridge. At least 1 biocore will force the survivors to take a bridge 4 times. They'll have to cross the bridge 4 times. In every single match, they will have to go this way, that way, this way, that way. If both biocores are up here, they go across the bridge, go to both biocores. And then the third one, let's say it's over here. Well, they're up here. They crossed the bridge once already. They're going to cross it again. They're going to cross this one again. They're going to cross it again. They're going to cross it again. They have to cross the bridges a whole bunch of times. These are slow. You can lower them, it'll take forever to raise, then they have another one. You can lower it, they'll raise it, and they have to cross it. Maybe you can lower it again. It's slow. It wastes their fucking time. And then that's where the imposter zombies come in. Don't forget about them, because this is the best fucking room, and this is your last... Hold this line. That's what this is. 1 door. 2 door. 3 door. 1 long hallway and a ramp just to trigger the exit. Not even to leave. To trigger the exit. To start leaving, they have to go through this long hallway with 3 doors. So at the end of the match, your end game, this is the first door they'll have. You have a whole bunch of imposter zombies waiting for them, just waiting for them, feasting, hungry. They're gonna open this door, then they're gonna rush out. My best option or advice is to keep filling up this fucking room. Keep filling it with monsters, creatures, traps, anything and everything. Anything you can possibly fill it with. Lock this door to 3 and keep filling it. Don't let them get through. This is your last line of defense. And this is the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. And then, if they get this far, hopefully you're about to win, buddy. But yeah, this is the best room because you can keep filling up the room and they have to move forward. And your imposter zombies are gonna, fast and hard. They're gonna strike fast and hard. They're gonna swipe them. They're gonna bite them. And hopefully they're buffed. And yeah, hold this small room with 2 fucking doors. And then there's another door. And if you have guns, you can put a turret here. You can put a turret here to attack them while they're here. You can put a turret here to attack them while they're here, while you're filling up this room. Or you can fill it up behind them, but I don't recommend that because if you're pushing them from the back, they're forced to move forward, and that's where they want to go. So before you attack them from the back, reinforce the front. But it's up to you and the match you're in. Kind of forgot where. Oh yeah. The last thing in my preset for Area 3 is a lockdown trap. I have it right here. I don't know if they'll hit it or not. If they don't hit it, oh well, that's 10 seconds they gain. If they do hit it, it locks these 3 doors. All the doors on the map, actually, but these 3 doors in particular. And that's good. It saves you time to lock the doors. Now, sometimes I get survivors who try to trigger the exit early. Like they're on the last biocore. One survivor will go across and, you know, try to trigger the exit early. That's okay. They're gonna die. They're gonna die because they're not ready. And if the survivors, you know, break this door down first, if they break it down early, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Even if they try to get through here early, it's not the end of the match. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Because you can just start the end game early. You just start filling up the room with creatures early. Now if they're gonna be fucking stupid, if they're gonna throw the match and try to attack this room before attacking the biocores, then they're stupid and they deserve to lose because they're supposed to be attacking the biocores, not attacking your last line of defense. It's not time to leave, dumbass. It's not at all time to leave. So, yeah, go for it. Go and trigger it early, and then you'll start. You know, the entire fight will be right here, and then they'll lose all their time. And then by the time they remember they have to destroy the biocore first, then they have to go to the biocore, and then they'll try and get time. But it won't matter. It's only 30 seconds for a biocore, and they've been fighting here the whole time. And they still have to cross the fucking bridges. And then they have to go through the 3 doors and then go to the exit. And that's why this is the best Area 3 in the game. And yes, that is the power and the benefit of the imposter zombie army. I hope this preset guide was helpful. I hope it was a lot more helpful than my previous video. Hopefully this isn't a half-hour long. I don't know. It takes a while to upload these when they get long. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is helpful. I hope you use it, and if you don't use it, oh well. If you do use it, tell me how it goes. Are the strategies helpful? Did you find better ones? Let me know. The power of the imposter zombies is huge. There's so much potential with the imposter zombie now more than before, now more than the previous video, because of the buff, because they're stronger, they're fast, and they have a 3-hit combo, and you can put a whole bunch of them in your presets, and that free real estate. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and you know, I hope you enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. You know, subscribe if you haven't already. I have a whole bunch of stuff coming. There's so many cool things, so many sites to show you. I'm excited. I hope you are too, and I hope you stick around. But most of all, as always, have a great day.